Hi there, it's Jan here at Gym Tennis, and in today's session I'm going to show you one tip that will help your forehand. So again, it's actual tip from my sessions here in Zurich, where I'm coaching club tennis players. Mostly I have adult club tennis players and kind of the medium to advanced level players. I also have lots of beginners, but this tip is more for the medium level players. So I hope you're gonna learn a lot from this, and I hope you're gonna stop also doing this mistake that I'm gonna get into in a moment. And I hope you're gonna start fixing it so you can have a much better forehand and you can just enjoy tennis at a better level. So let's get into it right now. So basically one of the most common issues, again, when I'm training with my players, is that people are just running into the balls. They are just running into the balls, and what happens is they get so close to the ball that they have no chance. They are so close they cannot hit it properly because the arm is bent completely, and they usually end up like this is a very common pattern that happens a lot. I would say 80 to 90% of players, first time they come to me, they all getting too close to the balls. They are just not able to stay away from the ball. And sometimes they telling me, "Oh Jan, can I fix my forehand technique? Like I'm thinking I have a bent arm and all this." I'm saying yes, but it's not just about fixing the technique. The technique will actually work if we're gonna fix your positioning. So I always try to go down to the root of the problem, which is the footwork, which is the positioning, which is the reading ability of incoming ball. So the ball is coming to you, and I will give you a typical example. So the ball's coming at Tim, for example, and Tim is trying to get close to the ball, and he just runs into it, so he ends up here. And then from here, you cannot do anything. Your arm is bent, the ball is too close to you. You cannot apply the right technique because you just got too close to the ball. And I'm always trying to address this, and I'm telling them, and basically I'm always showing them the example of the pros, and I'm telling them, you see Djokovic, you see Sinner, they are not too close to the ball. But why they are not too close to the ball? Because when the ball's coming to them, they are not running into it towards the ball and trying to hit right after the bounce. No, they are waiting for the ball, judging the right distance. Only when the ball is bouncing, basically, they're getting the right position of, obviously, they know already where to get to. Yeah, if you're gonna be playing, as you know, if you train with me, you know, I always say, if you're gonna be training 5-6 hours a day, you're gonna be also hitting it nicely. So it's also about how much time you put into it and how much you train, of course. But the idea is that what I want you to start doing now is, let's say you're standing here on the baseline, ball's coming, you have loads of time. You have loads of time before the ball comes to your side, before the ball bounces, and before the actual contact point. You have loads of time. Especially medium club tennis players, you don't play at the speed of the pros. You don't have to run into the ball like crazy. Like this is so common, this mistake. So what I always say to my players is, when I'm hitting the ball as a coach, I'm hitting the ball, I'm telling them, at this moment, all you have to do is the split step and kind of wait in there a little bit. Wait in there and slowly getting in the right position, but try not to go so much into it, like so much forward, trying to hit the ball so early and then get too close. Wait for the ball, enjoy it, the ball's gonna bounce, you're gonna have lots of space, and then what happens is, I want you to start focusing on keeping that 1 meter circle around your body. I already mentioned this in one of my videos for sure, but this is so important. So basically, what happens is the ball's coming, and you have to be aware that at the time of the contact, you want to be at least that 1 meter from the left hip. If I'm talking about the forehand, at this case, yeah? Because the forehand is always a little bit more away from your body than unlike the backhand. Yeah? So again, the ball's coming to you, you have loads of time. You don't have to rush into it. You wait for the ball nicely, and then if you feel like at the end, just before the bounce, that you are a bit too far, then you adjust and then you step into it a little bit. Yeah, but the idea is not to be there too soon, because if you get there too soon, too early, you're gonna be here. And this is so common. It happens on week-to-week basis with some of my players. So we always work about keep the distance. Sometimes we start from the service line. I'm telling them, keep the space and just don't get closer. Once you're gonna get it here, then it's perfect. Then you have a good contact point. Huh? If the ball is here, you're still a bit too far. If the ball is here, which happens a lot, you are too close to the ball. So you always want to be at the right distance, I always say. And then when you're at the right distance, then it works. So I'm gonna show you a few shots now here. And I get the ball back. Short ball step in. not running into it like this. Yeah? Keeping the distance. So again, next time you train or play with your partner, with your friend, focus on this. Don't get too close to the ball. Don't rush into it as soon as you can. Wait for it, enjoy it. The ball's bouncing, you have plenty of time, plenty of space. Keep more space rather than too little. Yeah, you want to have loads of distance so you can actually have a nice technique with your arm as extended as possible. You want to be free there, you want to have a nice swing. You can only swing it properly if you have enough space. I'm not saying be too far at the same time, no. But try to avoid this one. Yeah? That's the number one outtake from this session. So again, I hope you enjoyed this session. If you want to learn more, make sure to check out my free Forehand Masterclass. There is a link below somewhere here in the description or in the comments. And lastly, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification button. Feel free to comment below what other issues you have. I'm gonna be shooting a lot this year, so I hope all of these videos will help you. And again, thanks for watching and have a great day.